Hey everyone, good evening, and I think many of us have already joined. So, first of all, welcome or welcome back to yet another session by GDSE. So, तुम लोगों से बहुत लोग तो सोच रहे होंगे कि अरे हम लोगों ने तो ये अचानक से किक स्टार्ट द जीडीएसई जर्नी, क्योंकि तुम लोगों ने पहले भी कुछ सेशंस कर लिए होंगे। तो जीसीपी हो चुका है, एआर वीआर हो चुका है, ओपन सोर्स के ऊपर हो चुका है, हैकटोबरफेस्ट के ऊपर भी हो चुका है। कभी ये सोचा है कि अरे हम जिस क्लब के इतना इवेंट्स कर चुके हैं, इतना इवेंट्स अटेंड कर चुके हैं, ये क्लब है क्या? व्हाट इज जीडीएसई? सो जैसे ऊपर दिख ही रहा है इसका नाम, इट फुल फॉर्म है गूगल डेवलपर स्टूडेंट क्लब्स। ये नाम से पता चल रहा है ये गूगल का ही कुछ है। लेट्स सी कि इसके बाद क्या है। गूगल डेवलपर स्टूडेंट क्लब्स ये हमारा एक मोटिव रखता है कि हम लोग थ्योरी और प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशंस का जो गैप होता है उसको कवर करना चाहते हैं। तो समझ रहे हो कि अरे प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशंस है क्या, थ्योरी मतलब क्या बोलना चाहते हैं। तो तुम लोग वेब डेवलपमेंट करोगे या क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग करते हो या एंड्रॉइड डेवलपमेंट करते हो, तो हम लोग गूगल में सर्च करते हो, जीएफजी में सर्च करते हो, लीड कोड सर्च करते हो, तो थ्योरी तो हर जगह ही मिल जाता है कि अरे क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग क्या है, एंड्रॉइड डेवलपमेंट क्या है, वेब डेवलपमेंट क्या है। लेकिन कभी सोचा है कि अरे थ्योरी तो पता चल गया, लेकिन इसका प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशन? क्योंकि जब भी तुम इंटरव्यू राउंड में बैठोगे, इंटरव्यू तुमसे थ्योरी दो तीन पूछेगा, लेकिन मेन तुमसे तुम्हारा वर्किंग पूछेगा कि तुम करते कैसे हो, इसके पीछे का लॉजिक पूछेगा कि तुम लोग किया कैसे है। तो इसी रीजन की वजह से हम लोग हमारा जो मोटिव यही है कि हम लोग प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशंस और थ्योरी का वो गैप फिल करना चाहते हैं। अब एज यू कैन सी हमारा गोल क्या है? हमारा गोल है एक इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट करना। तो हमारा गोल ये है कि हम जो स्टूडेंट्स को हेल्प करना चाहते हैं टू लर्न मोर अबाउट द लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजीज थ्रू आवर कम्युनिटी। तो हम उन स्टूडेंट्स को हेल्प करना चाहते हैं जो एक डेवलपर बनना चाहता है। Now, what do we mean by a developer? You want to create, you want to learn and excel in different technologies. तो हम लोग का गोल यही है कि हम तुम लोग को बहुत टेक्नोलॉजीज का एक एक्सपीरियंस हैंड्स ऑन दिखाना चाहते हैं, कि ताकि तुम लोग समझो कि कैसे करके करते हैं। इतना कुछ तो बोल दिया। अब सोच रहे कि हाँ, मोटिव पता चल गया, गोल पता चल गया, लेकिन जीडीएसई है क्या? जीडीएसई गूगल डेवलपर स्टूडेंट क्लब एक प्रोग्राम है जिसे गूगल डेवलपर्स ने बनाया, रिलीज किया था अंडर ग्रेजुएट और ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, ताकि जो जितने भी जो स्टूडेंट डेवलपर्स है उनका इंटरेस्ट, क्योंकि जैसे मैंने कहा कि हम लोग का मेन टारगेट ये है कि टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ एक हैंड्स ऑन वर्क करना। क्योंकि थ्योरी तो बहुत लोग बोल के जाते हैं, हम वीडियोस देखते हैं, यूट्यूब देखते हैं, कितना कुछ देखते हैं, लेकिन कभी ये नहीं समझते कि उनका हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस कैसे करते हैं। तो जीडीएसई क्लब है हमारा, वो गूगल डेवलपर्स का एक इंट्रोड्यूस क्लब है जो हेल्प करता है स्टूडेंट डेवलपर्स को ये एक्सपीरियंस करने के लिए कि हैंड्स ऑन करके कैसे किस टेक्नोलॉजी को प्रैक्टिस किया जा सके, लर्न किया जा सके, ताकि जब वो लोग इंटरव्यू में बैठे उनका लॉजिक क्लियर हो, उनका स्पीकिंग स्किल्स अच्छा हो, ताकि वो अपने इंटरव्यूअर को जो ऑपोजिट में उनका बैठा हुआ है उनको क्लियर कर सके, हाँ आई नो अबाउट दिस टेक्नोलॉजी, आई हैव वर्कड ऑन इट, आई हैव वेरी गुड नॉलेज अबाउट दिस डोमेन। एंड यही नहीं, अब जीडीएससी हम लोग का दूसरा मोटिव ये भी है कि हम लोग हमारे जो लोकल बिजनेसेस, हम लोग हमारे लोकेलिटीज में प्रॉब्लम्स देखते हैं, कितना कुछ देखते हैं, तो इन सब के लिए सोल्यूशंस बिल्ड करता है, लाइक लोकल सोल्यूशंस। क्योंकि हमारे इंडिया का तो जानती हो, इंडिया में तो हम हर जगह कहते हैं कि हमारा इंडिया बहुत जगह से लैक करता है टेक्नोलॉजी, बट येट इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट आईटी हब ऑफ द वर्ल्ड। बट व्हाई? बिकॉज वी हैव गॉट सो मेनी टेक्नोलॉजीज टू वर्क ऑन। So why not use these technologies to help around our local communities, our local people? Next slide. तो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट जीडीएससी। नाउ जीडीएससी का छोटा सा स्टोरी है, इसका हिस्ट्री मैं इतना बड़ा नहीं जाऊंगी, बहुत छोटी सी स्टोरी है। तो फ्यू इयर्स अगो 2017 में गूगल डेवलपर्स ने जीडीएससी लॉन्च किया था फॉर अंडर ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट्स। इंडिया में बहुत सारे टेक्निकल कॉलेजेस है, फर्स्ट टायर, सेकेंड टायर, थर्ड टायर। कुछ लोग फर्स्ट टायर में चले जाते हैं, कुछ लोग सेकेंड टायर में, कुछ लोग थर्ड टायर में। लेकिन इंडिया में इंजीनियरिंग इतनी बढ़ चुकी है कि हम लोग हर जगह अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट भी बहुत देखते हैं, कि क्योंकि इंजीनियर्स के तो पता ही है, इंजीनियर में प्लेसमेंट इज समथिंग, मीम्स बन चुके हैं। हम मीम्स देखते हैं कि अरे इंजीनियर्स का तो प्लेसमेंट होता ही नहीं है, उनका तो नौकरी नहीं होता। वही देखकर हमारे जो इंडिया की जो गूगल डेवलपर्स की टीम थी, उन लोगों ने 2017 को जीडीएससी लॉन्च किया था, ताकि जो यूनिवर्सिटी स्टूडेंट्स है उनकी हेल्प कर सके जॉब मिलने पे। कैसे? देखो, हर एक कॉलेज में तुमको स्पेशल स्पेशल चीजें तो और सिखाएंगे नहीं कि कॉलेज क्या डीएसए सिखाता है, प्रोग्रामिंग सिखाता है, लेकिन ये कभी सोचा है कि ये सब सीखकर तो नौकरी तो कितनी नौकरी है, 2-3 लाख की पर एनम सैलरी या 1 लाख की पर एनम सैलरी, ना उससे तुम्हारा घर चलेगा ना उससे जिंदगी। सो बेस्ट यही होता है कि तुम कुछ टेक्नोलॉजी सीखो। तो जीटीएससी एक ऐसी क्लब है जो तुम लोग को हेल्प करती है एक ऐसी टेक्नोलॉजीज को लर्न करने के लिए, एक्स्ट्रा टेक्नोलॉजीज जो तुम्हारी हेल्प कर सके टू गेट अ गुड जॉब एज वेल। सो लेट्स सी। अब जीडीएससी जो है ये सिर्फ यही नहीं, ये बहुत जगह भी है। इंडिया में है, क्योंकि आज हमारे जैसे इंडिया जिस सिचुएशन में, वैसे बहुत जगह है। जापान, यूरोप, अफ्रीका, एशिया, मिडल ईस्ट, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, यहाँ पर भी बहुत सारे जीडीएससीज है जो खुल चुके हैं अंडर यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल में, ताकि ऐसे ही कुछ रियल लाइफ प्रॉब्लम्स ये सब सॉल्व कर सके। सो ये सब तो मैंने बोल दिया। नाउ लेट्स सी कि हम जीडीएससी रखते क्या है। सो आई वुड लाइक टू कॉल ऑफ माय फ्रेंड गौरव देव, who is going to explain you further.
Okay, thank you, Srishti. So, am I audible? Am I audible,
Yes,
guys?
you're
Yeah,
audible.
you are.
Okay, thank you. So, welcome everybody. I'm Gaurav. Good evening, everybody. So, I will be discussing one success story with you about our GDSC community. So, you can see that line. If you believe in yourself, you can do anything. It means that if you have self confidence, you can do everything you aim for. So one story is there of Indonesian lead of GDSC. His name was R. Aziz Pradana. So you can see that Aziz team has built an application which can make villagers alert about the upcoming flood, as well as provide a communication channel for the head of the village to communicate with the villagers. Means it's a very big achievement for this lead that they have created a app which can detect the upcoming flood. So it's a very big achievement. And he also collaborated with government offices of Bonjanegoro city for his project and received great support. So government also supported their project because it was a social project, I think, because it helped the social people many. It alerted about the upcoming floods and also communicate channel for the head of the village to communicate with the villagers also. They can be alerted from earlier. So these type of examples are many are there. So you can go through these examples. You will get some on Google only. This is our official GDSC site only. So after that, we are going to Google Developer Technologies. So you can see that following are the technologies that we offer for you to learn. Means Google are providing these technologies to learn for you guys, and we are the medium for these technologies to. Uh, so those technologies includes that Android Assistant, Action on Google's, and Cloud, Firebase, Flutter, Google Maps platform, TensorFlow, and machine learning and web development, and many more. And in our GDS SIT, we are exclusively providing the extra technologies like UI and UX, cybersecurity, competitive programming, and many other things. So these are the technologies which we are aware of by the Google to teach you to be a medium to for you guys. So we are finding many more technologies like these to when it means however interested about the technologies, and these are the technologies, common technologies like Android Assistant, Cloud, I told you, and the extras are UI, UX, and cybersecurity and competitive programming also. And next we are moving to the most important part of our GDSC club, which you are all excited about, that is perks of being a GDSC club member. So all are you are thinking that why to be a part of GDSC club? Because means what advantages are there? So many of you have done GCP earlier, and this year also I have taken part in GCP. Those who have taken part in GCP and completed the GCP would know that GCP Cloud is providing goodies to you guys who have successfully completed. And what are those goodies and swags, you know, who have participated and who have not participated? For those goodies are like includes t-shirt, some swags like stickers, water bottles, bags from which have Google logo there. So it's a very cool achievement, I think, as a student of first year and second year or like that. And goodies are most attractive things of GDSC because it provides many goodies through many events, many webinars, workshops, and so on. And not only goodies, you will get to learn about the latest technologies here, about the all the latest technologies that mentioned earlier in this slide, that like Android Assistant, Flutter, and all this, and extras are also there. So like this many latest technologies you will get to learn with us, with our community. And also free hands-on experience. Those who have participated on GCP, those are familiar to the labs they have done. Those are hands-on experience. They are manually doing those labs, and yeah, means they are doing those lab on manually in this Google Cloud project who have done those labs. And those are hands-on free lab. You can get those lab and GCP and other programs also. And next we have that have one-to-one live interaction with Google program managers and experts. Means you can directly interact with our Google experts and managers through our events and webinars and workshops and seminars, many more through this GDSC platform. And most importantly, you can get a chance to get your best project approved by Google developers. This solution challenge takes place in a year once only. And this in this through this solution challenge, all you will submit your solution, and the best solution will be selected by Google developers, and you will be rewarded accordingly. And for more information about this solution challenge, you can contact our lead Srishti. She will be guiding you for this solution challenge. If you have any doubt after this event, you can say. Next, we are moving to our community partners with which we are collaborating. Our GDSC SITs are collaborating with. The first one is Learn for Cause. Learn for Cause is a new startup only. It's a new startup and it's based on only open source projects, which are dealing with open source projects. And it's very interesting and very good. Is a very good opportunity for the new upcomers. And also the Newton School. Newton School is also a special website which you can find in Google also. That it's a special type of website that provides you placement. Means it's a placement company startup only. It also says that it would take their fees, the fees which you provide to Newton School for your placement consultancies. They tells that they would take the fees only if you are placed through their companies. So it's a very good opportunity for you guys. You can check it out in Google. So next we are moving with our core team, and here we go with our core team, our GDSC SIT core team. Moving on to the leader, that is Srishti Majumdar. Please, Srishti, continue.
Hey everyone, so I've already introduced myself. So my name is Srishti Majumdar. I'm the current lead of GDSC SIT of the tenure 2020-2021. So as you all know, the GDSC are university-based communities where we are asking students to take part and learn more about the Google developer technologies that my friend Gaurav has already mentioned. So now let's look into my amazing team who are executive and who have amazing experience in these particular domains.
Hello everyone, I am Shreya Roy, Cloud Executive of GDSC SIT. I am developing and implementing policies for the use of cloud services, managing requests for new technology, and establishing a secure cloud environment, and ensuring appropriate availability of services. As you know, cloud computing has been around for approximately 2 decades, and despite the data pointing to the business efficiencies, cloud benefits, and competitive advantages. And according to a study by International Data Group, 69% of businesses are already using cloud technology, and it's the most demanding services at all. So if you have any doubt regarding cloud, you can contact with Cloud Executive. Thank you.
Well, hello everyone. I am Shomodev Guha. I have been assigned as the web executive of GDSC SIT. Nice to meet you all. Well, web development is basically based on presenting ideas in the form of website via internet. So, I am looking forward to become teammates with you all in order to make various websites in a group work. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I am Chinang Pradarthi. Currently, I am the Android Development Executive of GDSC, and at this moment, there are at least 2.8 billion active Android devices on this world. And as you all know, an Android developer designs software and applications for Android devices and Google Play Store. This software developer creates apps used on Android phones and tablets. So later on, I will be guiding you about the process. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I am Rajarshi Roy and I am in the position of AI ML executive here at the GDSC SIT. Okay, so nowadays this term AI and ML is used almost everywhere, but at the core of these terms lie another term called data. So let's consider any software giant. You guys can choose any of them. So if they want, they can definitely create a virtual character of us by the data that they have and probably make it live in a virtual world. Recently, Metaverse was announced by Mark Zuckerberg, which is basically a virtual world. So that's the power of data. Not going into details about it right now, but overall, what I meant to say is that data science, AI, or ML jobs are in pretty high demand right now, especially India being the IT capital of the world. So I hope we will be able to learn about this new and popular domain together via this wonderful platform of GDSC SIT. Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Shubhranil and I am currently the UI UX executive at GDSC SIT. So basically UI UX is what we design focusing how the users will use it. So it can be anything like from a chair to a mobile application and whatever you design for users. So if you get interested in this field, do let me know. Ping me anywhere like in social media. I'll be really happy to help. And thank you.
Hi, I'm Devajyoti and I'm the Cybersecurity Executive at GTSC SIT. So, cybersecurity can be defined as the field of study focusing on securing digital information rights and property. So, if you have any questions in that domain, you can ping me and I'll try my best to help you out. Thanks.
Hey everyone, I am Sarup, the design executive of GTSC SIT and as well as the digital content creator of the community. My part in this community is to design all those posters and banners that you all see. And the content we content creators create can be educational or can simply be catchy enough to grab the attention of anyone who sees it. And I am responsible for the designing part and making all the audio visual contents that you all see. And Rajarsi is responsible for the text contents and Parna who manages our social media handles. Thank you everyone.
Hello everyone, I'm Porna Das and I'm the social media manager here at GDSC SIT. As we all know the importance of social media nowadays, it has become the main domain of advertisement and obviously for connecting with people. So I handle all the social media posts of our club, reaching to you all and letting everyone know about our upcoming event. So do follow us on our socials and get ready for the journey ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, hello, and I'm Gaurav. As earlier, I have said my name. And in project team, we both are there as a project coordinator and project executive, Savarno Vishwas and Gaurav Dev. So I will be handling all the projects associated with Google and GDSC. And I told you earlier that projects are most important thing in this engineering career because those are the most attractive thing in your resume when you are going for an interview. How much creative you are and how many projects you have built. So it's very important, and this will help in your career in your engineering life. So I will be handling that project part. So if any doubt regarding any projects, you can contact me. And thank you.
Here a little token of message from Google developers. You guys can see here.
Hi, I'm Erica. And I'm Komal. We're from Google Developers, and here to tell you about Developer Student Clubs. Developer Student Clubs train thousands of student developers globally and work with their communities to solve real-life problems.
I'm sure you're curious how it works. Google selects amazing students from across the globe once a year to be a Developer Student Club lead and start a club on their campus.
These clubs host workshops to help students learn about Google technologies.
And they work with local businesses, startup NGOs, even their universities to build real solutions for real problems.
These leads believe knowledge is power and that technology can do extraordinary things for the world.
They take on the responsibility to help students learn and empower these students to solve real problems around them.
Through this experience, they not only bridge the gap between theory and practice for students, but leave a legacy of impact.
Join us in building a global community for students.
Okay, next. Next. Now we all know social medias are very important part of connection, right? We can know many things from many social media, and not only for time pass, we are actually keep ourselves updating by using social medias. Like LinkedIn and Twitter are very useful social media, as we know. So GDSC SIT has also social media handles in LinkedIn, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, with Twitter, WhatsApp, YouTube. So here are the handles, and I'm requesting to the social media executive Parna to provide all the links of social media handles of the GDSC SIT, so that everybody are present here can join and follow those. And guys, just follow, share, and keep yourself more updates and make smooth relation by making connection with us. And now please welcome to our guest speaker Vani Chitkara, who is also the upcoming SWE intern of Microsoft. Srishti, is Vani there?
Vani is not there. She'll join us later. Meanwhile, we can proceed in other slides. She'll join us at the end.
Okay. Here one surprise just for you guys, what I will tell after a little second. Before that, make sure that all of you have created your Google developer profile and join GDSC SIT. I'm requesting to the core members to provide the link of GDSC SIT page in chat box so that everybody can join. So the surprise is all of you can earn a Google Developer Student badge. Isn't it wonderful? Okay, this badge will next previous slide, Gaurav. This badge you will get in mail. We will mail you later. But before that, all of you have to join GDSC SIT page. So for that, just have a look on chat box. Okay, after that, now it's time to join GDSC SIT group in different role. As Gaurav has already told about the core members and we have introduced ourselves, now I will talking about volunteers. See, GDSC SIT is a big source of knowledge. Lead, core members, volunteers are here just to introduce Google experts with you and connect the source of knowledge with you. So basically now we are going to hire volunteers who will work under the core members direct in GDSC SIT organizer team. So I am requesting any of our core member to give the volunteer selection form in chat box. And guys, if you are interested to be a part of GDSC SIT organizer team, technical or non-technical, fill the form which we have given in chat box and don't forget to share your friends, because the volunteer का जो form है, this is only for first year student. So this is a big opportunity for you. So don't forget to share your face, because we are hiring volunteers only from first year of BTech students and as well as management student. So, and this form will be closed by today at 12 am. So whatever you will do, just do first, because this form is only for first year students and this form will be closed by today 12 am. And so I think बहुत कुछ जानने को मिला, सीखने को भी मिला, I think थोड़ा बहुत. So I think everybody have understood what is GDSC SIT and what will you do, what will you have to do. So now if you have any doubt regarding anything, just write it in a chat box or turn on your mic and speak up.
Hey everyone, we have allowed you to open your mic, so you all can question now.
अगर सेशन अच्छा लगा तो भी बताओ, नहीं अच्छा लगा तो भी बताओ, अगर डाउट है तो ऑब्वियसली बता दो.
Guys, we would suggest to fill the form right now. And a little surprise for all, कि ये form not only it's for the first year students, even if second year students are also interested, they can also fill the form as well. It's for everyone. Many
I
second
have
year
posted a
students also.
question. Can you please see
Yes.
in the chat box?
Debojyoti?
Hi, Himanshu Mishra. Yes. Yeah, key logging cables, right? You were talking about key logging cable.
Yes.
Cables. So there's not much we can do about key logging cables and other hardware hacking tools. So the best practice would be keep from using unknown cables and hardware like that. Use your like trusted cable which you use normally. I hope that answers your question.
No, actually, how we can differentiate that this is a proper cable and we will be using this cable, not that one. Matlab, they are exactly same. Like they look exactly same. So how can we differentiate while using?
That's the thing. Like hardware tools don't. We use hardware tools for that only. Like they don't have much barriers to use. Like we cannot differentiate that much. So it is better to not plug in hardware tools other than the trusted ones. Like you should not use public Wi-Fi that much because it is not trusted, right? Like that only.
So we can use our college Wi-Fi, or that is also
Yeah,
not trusted.
it is not suggested to use your college Wi-Fi for banking details, right? You can do casual stuff on that. Everything is like encrypted nowadays, so it is not always highly secure. So that's that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Maynak Sarkar has a question. So maybe Swaroop or Porna would like to answer that. Swaroop?
Hello, Moina Sarkar. So the difference between non-tech team and public relations team is in public relations teams you have much more work than the tech team, but in tech team you will mainly do the you will take sessions or do projects and all, but in non-tech team you will have to write content or make posters and manage the event and all. I hope that clears your doubt.
Guys, feel free to ask your questions. We have already opened the mic. If you have any doubts, and please do fill the form. You are opening the form till 12 a.m. today.
आई थिंक सेशन एकदम बोरिंग चल रहा था, सब लोग मर गया.
Ma'am, can you say
Let's show
something
your
about
energy, guys.
ma'am, can you say something about GSOC?
GSOC. Okay,
Yes.
so GSOC is like an open source competition. Okay, wait. I think I
Sister,
need
let me
to.
handle this one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's Aryan, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir. Anyways, just
Hello.
1 or 2 years senior. Anyways, so do you have you researched anything about GSOC, or you are asking it for the first time? Aryan?
Yes, sir.
I am, first of all, don't call me sir, call me Bhaiya, it's okay. And what I'm asking you is that, is it your first time asking about GSOC, or do you have any prior knowledge about it?
Sir, I just know about it. It is an open source program. But
Okay.
how do I contribute in this? Not much
Okay.
more information about it.
Okay, I get it. So, open source. So, let me tell you the brief history of GSOC. So, when Google was starting out, when they were forming their company, so they took a lot of help from such open source softwares, for which they are grateful to. And so one day they decided that we should return the favor to them, and we should conduct such an event in the whole world, where the help that we received from them can be given back to them by the students all over the world. So that's the idea behind GSOC. And every year GSOC happens, and the organization start to enter GSOC from the month of January, that is from next year, just less than 2 months away. And for students, the registration begins at March. However, as far as I know, I haven't participated in GSOC, but I have researched about it quite intensively, as I'm planning to participate next year as well. And so what I have learned is that suppose we would like to contribute to Mozilla Firefox, which is an open source software, and it won't happen that अच्छा मुझे participate करना है तो I will apply in the month of March. ऐसा नहीं होगा. What you need to do is that you need to learn their system, learn their software, their APIs, and suppose start contributing from the month of November. November is recommended. However, you can start from December or January as well. So the earlier you start, the better it is for you. So if you start contributing from then onwards, so what will happen during the time of applications is that they will see that Acha, Aryan has contributed to our software for many months, so he's quite familiar. He's now quite familiarized with our software. So the mentors that the GSOC has mentors for guiding the students. So what they will think is that Acha, इसे तो आता ही है, तो I won't need to spend much time mentoring about the software. Like he will be a valuable asset to us. So if you want to contribute to GSOC, you need to learn the technologies that a specific organization needs and for their projects, and you will need to start contributing on them from few months before. So during the time of applications, they can recognize you and consider you a strong candidate. So that's the application process of GSOC. And once you get into it, it's even getting into it is hard. But however, after getting into it is even harder, I would say, because I have talked with some seniors of mine. Because after you get into it, you start to work on real life projects, like the actual, suppose for example, if you take Mozilla, you need to work on a real life feature that will be deployed probably in the next version or so. So it gets even harder. So that's why starting early is the best option. If you're in the first year, it's going to be quite difficult. However, there are some people who have done it, but from the second year onwards, I think you can start applying to those. That's the thing about GSOC. And if you need any more information, you can definitely contact the GDSC core members. Thank you.
Bhaiya.
Okay.
Yeah, go
One
on.
second.
Okay, Shreya.
Please welcome to our guest speaker, Vani Chitkara, who is also the upcoming SWE intern of Microsoft. Vani.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm visible now, right?
Yes, you're visible.
Yeah, you're visible.
Great, everyone. So, how is it going for you all? Like, it's your first year of college. So, what are your expectations from it? Like anyone can unmute and tell me. कुछ तो expectations होगी. Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, actually, I wanted to go for a offline internship in Amazon.
Okay, that's great. And for others, like, what are you expecting from college? Like, how it would be for you? लगता है यहाँ किसी के expectations ही नहीं है. Okay, so I'll just tell you, like, I was like an outreach intern this summer, and before that I just got into open source, and now I was a Microsoft Engage mentee, and then I would be like the upcoming intern at Microsoft. So through all this, it was GDSC that actually pushed me and like gave me a platform to just polish my talent. Like, I'll tell you, in first I was very casual with it, like, okay, they like, I have just got into college, like let me enjoy my life and I'll just take care of my career and like studies later. So throughout the first year I was very careless and enjoyed like the whole first year, but only in second year when I just realized that okay, that I should get into this race now. And then I started joining a lot of like technical communities. But why GDSC was special to me is that first of all, it's a global community. So whatever I did was, I've competed with people on a global platform. So that was a very good thing for me, and it gave me a lot of exposure in public speaking, and it gave me a boost of confidence. Secondly, like you'll find a lot of people here that can help you in learning new things, and you can learn a lot of things for them, and you can teach them a lot of things as well. Like I know Srishti, she's a very great leader, and she's in just her second year, so it's a very big thing that she has got this position in just her second year of college, because usually you'll see leads from third year and fourth year. So she's a great person to whom you can go up and learn. And GDSC, like the word Google is associated with it, so it's a very big thing in its own. And when you take part in events of GDSC, it's just not that you're just gaining knowledge and then you'll forget it later. You apply it. Like you take part in Google Solution Challenge, which is it would be in January, right? So you have a month for it, and you are in first year, so you can prepare for it. Like learn web development, learn app development, and just take part in events that interest you, so that you can take part in solution challenges, showcase your talent on a worldwide scale. So like GDSC gives you a lot of opportunities to polish your talent, and if you have the guts in you, you can be the lead next year as well. So just take up this opportunity, and not just only your university's GDSC, like take part in all the GDSC events, because we have a plethora of events like on the tech domains that interest you. Like if, for example, if you're interested in Android development, there are many GDSCs that are conducting Android study jams as well. I think our GDSC might be conducting it as well, so you can learn Android during this time. And then we have a lot of campaigns as well. I think Srishti might have told you already that the events that Google and GDSC conducts. So just take part in all of that and enjoy your first year. Don't take a lot of pressure that okay, I have to get internships, I have to get placements. Just take it slowly, take your time to learn and enjoy everything. Build projects, go to hackathons, do coding competitions, and take part in anything that you can. But don't rush it, and don't fear, don't panic. Everything will go on slowly. So if you want to connect with me or like know about more about my experiences, you can connect with me on LinkedIn or Twitter. I'm usually quite fast in replying, but this time I have my exam, so I might be a little slow. But you can connect with me as well if you have any doubts and anything that you want to know more about me.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
Vani.
so much, Vani.
We are, yeah.
Okay, so Himanshu has raised his hand. I think he has a question.
Actually, how can we apply for an offline internship?
Okay, so
Off
for
campus.
offline, so for off-campus internships, there are a lot of things that you can, like, there are a lot of competitions that you can take, but either you can like showcase your profile through a coding competition or a hackathon, because these are the opportunities that you usually don't get. So in third year, like around in third year, you will get a lot of hackathons to participate into. Like JP Morgan has its Code for Good hackathon, and then Microsoft has this Microsoft Engage program, which is open for everyone. And then we have American Express Code Street hackathon, Flipkart Grid hackathon. So there are a lot of hackathons that you can take part in, and these hackathons provide PPI opportunities as well, so that you can get an internship if you perform very well. So if you want to participate in hackathons, you surely need to know development. So in that case, GDSC is a very big help for you, because they all organize events that can help you to start your development journey. And you can also take part in coding competitions that can help you get noticed. Like Walmart, I think, conducts a competition for girls, and for other coding competitions, Facebook conducts Hacker Cup as well, so you can take part in that. So there are a lot of ways that you can get off-campus opportunities, and even these companies roll out their internship opportunities. So if you want to know about them, you can like visit LinkedIn, and there's this person Arsh Goel. I'll just type in the chat, so you can follow his LinkedIn, and he keeps on regularly posting the opportunities that you can grab. Yeah, this is the person. I'll just find his LinkedIn and then keep you posted. Just a second. Like this person is very good for you, like if you want to get any opportunity. Like even I follow him a lot. Just a second, I can find his ID. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, also like if you go to YouTube, right? So there are a lot of videos that might get like they are kind of distracting. But if you want to find opportunities, follow the right kind of YouTube channels, like this person Ursh Goel, and then there are plenty of channels that post regular opportunities. You can join Telegram groups as well. So surround yourself by channels that can give you information. Internships in first year, yeah, you surely can get internship in first year, but it depends on your skills as well. Like for example, if you know web development, you can go to internshala and apply for web development intern at some places, though the pay might not be as good as it sounds like in the FANG companies, but you can get a lot of experience through that. Don't do unpaid internships, in my opinion, because they are just a waste of your talent, because whatever hard work you're doing, you deserve to get paid for it. Also, if you want to find internships, there might be some opportunities for on LinkedIn as well, but for first year students majorly there are more of mentorship opportunities. Like there was a scholarship named Google WE scholarship, that's for females as well, I think. So you can apply for that in your first year, and I'll let you know if I find any other opportunity for first years. The platforms for internships, you can always find internships on LinkedIn in the job section. Also for internships, you can go to internshala, like that's a very good platform. And on internshala, not only tech opportunities, you can get non-tech opportunities as well. Like in my first year, since I wasn't quite good at web development that time, or maybe I just didn't believe in my skills, I did an internship as a content developer for an educational website. So it provided me a quite good opportunity to polish my technical writing skills. So you can do these kind of internships as well that are not directly technical, but they can be helpful to you in future. Does anyone have any other questions? Like they can type in the chat or unmute themselves. Okay, I guess that's it. So Srishti, you can take over from now.
Thank you so very much, Vani, for taking your time out and coming in our session.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was a pleasure for me.
Thank you.
Himanshu, for ethical hacking, you need to like first learn through some Udemy courses, and then you can go for certifications as well. I'm not very quite sure about this ethical hacking path since I'm not an ethical hacker, but you can like maybe just check out Medium blogs and know like how to get started. And all the best for your journey, everyone. Enjoy your first year, guys, and do take part in GDSC events. It's a very good platform for you. Now I'll take a leave and Srishti can like get started.
Thank you, Vani.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, ma'am.
much. Thank you so much.
So guys, this was Vani Chitkara. She's also currently a GDC lead in IGDW. You can definitely check out her LinkedIn ID. I'll just share her LinkedIn ID once. Vani, if possible, can you share your LinkedIn ID in the chat? That would be really grateful.
Yeah, sure, I'll share it.
Okay, so I think we had some list of doubts earlier. So somebody said like, what is GitHub? So GitHub is a kind of a platform where you can upload your projects or work in other people's projects, like contribute in other people's project. Like it's something like that. So if you have a GitHub ID, you can definitely share, or if not, it won't be an issue. You can just write NA. And if you have any other doubts, you guys can just type in the chat or raise your hands.
Naman,
GitHub
no,
is
GitHub
not
is not
a
a
paid
paid
platform.
platform. It's free. However, there is a pro tier, but 90% of students don't need that.
Himanshu is asking how will we enjoy in home. अरे यार हम भी ऑनलाइन क्लास कर रहे हैं, पता है कोई एंजॉयमेंट तो होती नहीं है, लेकिन ट्रस्ट में अगर खुद का सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट करने की कोशिश करो, So टाइम निकल जाता है एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू डेफिनेटली एंजॉय, बट इट्स द थिंग इज दैट तुम्हें अपना इंटरेस्ट जानना पड़ेगा कि तुम्हें कौन सा डोमेन पसंद है, कौन सा प्लेटफॉर्म। तो मैं सजेस्ट करूंगी कि फर्स्ट ईयर में कोई प्लेटफॉर्म अचानक से मत पकड़ो, एक्सप्लोर करो हर एक। और जीडीएससी हम लोग का हर एक प्लेटफॉर्म, जैसे एक सरप्राइज है तुम लोगों के लिए दूसरा, कि यहाँ से कुछ दिनों के बाद हम लोग हमारा एंड्रॉइड स्टडी जैम रिलीज करने वाले हैं। सो Android Study Jam is a kind of a program जहाँ पर we are going to give you a free course by Google to learn Android development using Kotlin in Android Studio. So make sure to register then ताकि इसमें तुम participate कर सको। इसमें goodies भी है if you can सक्सेसफुली सबमिट योर ऐप, और एक ऐप को एकदम बिगिनर लेवल से टू एडवांस लेवल तुम कैसे तुम्हें विजुअल स्टूडियो सेटअप करना है, क्या करना है, एकदम वो पूरा तुम लोगों को लाइक हेल्प कर दिया जाएगा। सो अगर किस तो मेक श्योर टू डेफिनेटली जॉइन दैट प्रोग्राम इफ यू वांट टू लर्न एंड्रॉइड डेवलपमेंट टू हैव एन एक्सपीरियंस। और इट्स कंप्लीटली हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस, ये एक्सक्लूसिव है, ये गूगल से सिर्फ 1 महीने के लिए ओपन रहता है। सो यू शुड डू दैट। Some Udemy courses. Anybody wants to share about the Udemy course?
No, I think Arup, go for the course you are interested in. You can try some courses, but find your interest soon and go for it.
Yes, don't just go on buying the courses. It's rather you should be more like कि अच्छा ये वाला domain. So first explore the domain, then go for this. Brand story workshop. I don't think we have anything such as a brand story workshop. Udemy where certificates have value. Yes, Udemy certificates do have value.
You can see people posting their certifications on LinkedIn, like telling that I have done this course from Udemy, so I am a skillful person in that domain. So yeah, obviously it's very useful. And considering Aryan's doubt, what do I have to learn before GSOC? It's like thinking of it in this way, like suppose you become a full stack web developer and you apply at Amazon. So it doesn't matter, like Amazon does not have any specific requirements from you. I am not talking about the interview. Like Amazon को ये नहीं चाहिए कि मुझे बस इस डोमेन का एम्प्लॉय चाहिए. You can learn any technology, like developing in Java or full stack, or maybe any other technology. Okay, there are hundreds of them. So it's not a criteria for GSOC to select only students that know a particular type of skill. The skill you learn, you can apply for that skill in GSOC. Okay, so the choice is up to you, and after you learn that, you can apply for GSOC. There's no restriction in the selection of skills that you want to acquire. Okay guys, if you have any more questions you can ask, or we will be ending the meet.
Himanshu has a question. That thank you so much for taking time to join us for DevFest North America. Himanshu, DevFest is actually a country-based program, so maybe the North American GDG can say about this, because in Indian GDG that we have, like the GDG is like that correct. Like did the DevFest this year in India, we didn't have any kind of a brand story workshops. So I would suggest you to rather ask any GDG out there in North America. So guys, if you have any more doubts, you can absolutely come up, and if we have missed your any kind of doubt, like maybe due to the spamming or anything, then you can absolutely come up again and share it about this. So this was all about our program. As I mentioned, so make sure we are going to have Android Study Jam soon. Okay, so which language I have to learn? C++ or C? Aryan, both the languages are awesome. You can go for both of them. They are very useful, C or C++. But if you don't know any language, then go for C language, because that's a beginner level language. Like using that, you can go for C++ later or any other language. C is a very powerful tool. I personally suggest everyone.